Hey guys, what's up? It's DeviantArt, and this is part 2 of what I'm going to start calling Draw and Talk. So, what we're doing right now is a picture of me reuniting with my tablet, and it's going good so far. I'm actually very pleased with it. And for today, we are going to move on to putting details on with a pencil. That's what the pencil looks like. And I did some modifications a little bit, like not really off camera because I recorded it, but like without me talking, just so I could focus on some more details that I really didn't do last time, or I noticed after I made last week's video and then didn't go back to fix. So I fixed those. Here's that video right here. Awesome. So we're just going to move on with some more finer details. We're going to have to sadly remove this beautiful face that we have here that I loved ever so much in the previous segment of this video. That's a good word for this. So let's begin. I think we're going to go and start with just like clothes. I'm going to turn the opacity up on the pencil, maybe the brush size to about that. Brush size also depends on pen pressure on the tablet screen. So let's just go in. I'm going to kind of treat this like a tutorial, but at the same time, kind of just like a tutorial for myself so that it sounds like I'm talking as if it were a tutorial. However, I'm kind of like walking myself through it, if that makes any sense at all. So what I'm going to start doing now, I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to draw my avatar's clothes, which is just a blue jacket and a pink t-shirt or long sleeve shirt. I actually own these clothes, so it's not that cheesy. Haha. We're just going to go down to about right here. I like having the jacket flare out a little bit as if it were blowing in the breeze because he's beautiful. That sounded so weird, but I love it. Oh my gosh, these are the times my parents are like, hey, you should be a voice actor. And I'm like, okay, maybe I will, but I don't know yet. I'm kind of already an artist, so. And if you can hear anything coming from the upper half of my house, that's just because my parents are loud. I don't know. That's just my excuse. My dad yawned, so I was worried. And we're just going to keep scribbling in all of this. I forgot the hood part. This is the hood. Welcome to the hood. I'm making really bad jokes. Not like bad, like dirty jokes, just kind of like those shake my head dad jokes kind of thing, but except I'm not doing dad jokes. I'm just joking and it's just really bad. Like my humor is just not that great right now. So I think we're going to have the creases come in like that, if that works. Also, I apologize for the clicking in the previous segment of this video because I was wearing these Doctor Who TARDIS earrings. They're like dangly earrings and they kept hitting my microphone. That was not enjoyable. I'm sure. I've watched the video over and over again because I am also my own editor. And I was like, dang, why didn't I think about this? I actually considered taking out the not the headphones. What? Why would I take the headphones out? They're my microphone. Help. I actually considered taking out the earrings before, but I didn't for some reason because I'm not smart like that, I guess. I don't know. But I didn't take them out and I'm really mad at myself for it now. Like, you idiotic child. So yeah, I have earrings in right now, but they're like little tiny studs. They're barely visible. Anyway, back to my own little walkthrough here. I'm kind of just scribbling in. So as you can tell, it looks a lot better. Just general detail looks great. Not really. It's just scribbles like that. But it looks a lot better than it did before because, well, we don't have that when I do that. Now we have that thing, which is actually a really nice curved line. I kind of don't want to get rid of it. Oh well, Control Z. So we're going to go back in and we're just going to continue outlining all the details that we want in our final product and eventually in the line art. I think I'm going to do line art quote unquote off camera. It's not really going to be off camera since you guys will be able to see me do it. However, I'm just not going to talk because there's not much to talk about when you're doing line art because you're literally just tracing over some of your draft work. Also, I think I'm going to save the... Should I? Where did my pen go? Oh no. My pen's not working. Oh, it just decided to work again. What? It's like, hey, is my touch on? No, my touch screen's not on. That was weird. What the heck? But yeah, I think I'm just going to do all of that off camera. I'm going to call it off camera, even though it's not off camera. Oh well, you know what I mean because I've explained it. We're going to just kind of scribble these in. My index finger goes up there. Yeah, yes it does. And then it kind of curves down like that. If we take a look, that's not half bad actually. I am pleased with that. I'll take it. I feel like this has to go down like that a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. And then I just have to... Yeah, that's good. That sounded like I was trying to do a Scooby-Doo impression, but it turned out awful. I just zoomed out and I'm zooming out even more. I was trying to zoom in. Not happening. We're going to draw the Pro Pen. Not sponsored. I just use a Wacom tablet that came with a Pro Pen. I'm actually holding the Pro Pen, so I don't need to get a reference. I don't know how to draw a Pro Pen. I almost said propane. See, some things don't change. Sometimes you just can't English. Those are the days where you just need to sit down and think about life, I guess. You know what the Pro Pen reminds me of? I don't know, anyone who's in elementary school or was in elementary school around my time, I won't specify, but there were these like whiteboards, but you would project stuff onto them. You'd use your classroom projector to put stuff on it, and it was also calibrated, and it came with these little pens that were amazing, and it's hard to explain. It was called a smartboard. But like the concept of it was that it came with these little pens and you could touch the smartboard with said pens and you could interact with it. Because I had those when I was a little youngin', and whenever the teacher was like, okay, you can go up and use the smartboard, I felt like the most special kid ever. It was great. And then again, I was like the troublemaker. Like it depends on which class I was in. If I was in one class that I really liked, I was like really rowdy, but I'm not like that anymore. I'm mainly just really quiet in every class and I just sit there and draw. And if the teacher calls on me and I'm not even listening, I'll still answer. I usually get it right. They're like, hey, do you know the answer? I'm like, yes. So what is it? Guys, I drew a bunny. And I don't actually draw bunnies. But yeah, smartboards were cool. And looking back at that now and comparing it to having a tablet like this is just... it just blows my mind. I don't know why I'm so blown away by it, but it's great. The smartboards were like, everyone wanted to use it. And it was like, if I don't get to use the smartboard, why does she get to use the smartboard? Like that kind of little 8-year-old logic, I guess. I don't know how old I was. But it's like, if you don't get to use it, it's like, then we line up out of the computer labs in the library. And the kid's like, guys, I got to use the smartboard today. And you're like, well, so did I. And then everything is just all about that, and then by the time you get to your next classroom, you've totally forgotten the fact that what you did. I think I might skip over this part because there's just these parts on the top of the tablet, our little touch buttons and stuff that aren't really important when watching them be drawn, I guess. So I'm just gonna put that on there. That's like the pen stand. Holy crap, that actually turned out. Wow. I'm gonna give myself a high face, but it would do weird stuff to the microphone. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. You guys can watch me draw this little tiny details on here, and I'll see you soon. Oh crap, I just realized I have to draw a wrench. I can't draw a wrench. Hang on a second. And to think the picture right next to it, the little icon that's right next to this part of my tablet, next to the wrench, is just a really round rectangle. Why do these kind of things happen to me? Why do I decide to draw these kind of things? Why does it look like that? Why? Just a ton of whys. Help me. Luckily, Free Transform is here to save the day yet again. And we'll just finish off with like I said, that beautiful rounded rectangle. Look at that beauty. Look at that detail. Quality detail. Again, Best Art 2018. Ooh, man, this is a workout. A brain workout, if anything. This one's not scripted, but last time I had never done anything like this before, where I had just talked while I drew something, and that was an experience. I have definitely learned from myself. I've watched a ton of other YouTubers react to themselves, like in their old YouTube videos, and I already knew, like, as soon as I was done with that video, I knew that I was acting the same exact way as them. So, to any other content creators out there, just know that you will improve. I don't know why my canvas just decided to turn itself there. Don't do that. But you will improve, and don't worry, it'll be fine. You'll get over the nerves eventually. It may not sound like it, but I am still very nervous. I will admit that. However, I'm doing a lot better, and I still haven't held up my promise of giving myself a bottle of water during this, because that's probably something smart to do, yet I still have not done it. I got cans of pop down here, but they're not the kind I'm supposed to have. My mom and dad are like, nope, those are our pops, and I'm like, oh, okay, I can't have that kind of pop because my mom and dad want to drink it. Not me. I want to drink it, but I've actually had a can of pop today already, and you don't want to go over that limit because a lot of pop is not good for you. Public service announcement. It is time that this beauty right here must go. What we're going to do is we are going to, well, eliminate the beauty that is this facial expression, and I actually like the way the mouth looks though, but we're going to draw over it, and we're going to use these circle lines that I created earlier to to actually make eye shapes that you would normally see in my work. So let's just do that real quick. This is looking good. Also, I just now realized that I copied and pasted something, and in the program that I use, when you copy and paste, it puts it on a different layer. So let's merge that real quick. And this is actually very satisfying. I've never really done like an upwards angle of looking at something. So to see this coming out so well and just kind of putting itself together, it's very, very rewarding. I was trying to find the right words. So as I said in the previous video for this series, I guess you could call it, I made this so I can make really big honking eyes. And I'm going to actually make a new layer and use the color green and get this little ellipse tool going here. We're going to have that. We're going to make this a little ellipse and that one, just so we can kind of outline like the eye spacing. So both of the green circles should be at least one eye apart. So if I were to take an eye, if I had one drawn here, and put it in between this one and the other eye, they would all be touching end to end, so then it would be evenly spaced and it would be beautiful because symmetry. So we're going to go back. I'm going to go back to using black with the pencil. We're going to zoom in some. Now it looks really pixely. I really don't care. And I don't know how I want to execute this. I think I'm going to make really wide, happy eyes and just kind of go over the circle a little bit, darken it, circle that, circle the circle. It's not even circling the circle. That's a lot of circles in one sentence. Imagine if you could like actually speak pictures. That's kind of like what drawing is, but I'm talking like if you said circle, then you just have a ton of circles coming out of your mouth, or like I said, that's a lot of circles in a sentence. So you're just looking at this. It's like a mix between math and like literature or something in school. It's like, count how many circles are in this sentence, but for every time the word circle is said, there's just this giant circle there instead of anything. Man, I should make a random thoughts video because that was actually pretty random and I enjoyed my analysis on that. I'm such a dork. Anyway, look at that beautiful eyeball. This is going great. I'm going to turn that stuff back on. I'm not going to really need the other green circle, kind of just for placement, because I can always copy and paste most of the eye detail. Not really the glimmer though, because you know, like the highlight where it's mostly white in my drawings. That I will need to do because I actually made that mistake on one of my first YouTube icon logo things, and that was bad. I will just say, the white highlights on the eyes were going both towards the middle of the face. And after I realized it, I was like, there's no way of fixing this. And it was not okay. I was unhappy with life. Anyway, so what we're gonna do here is just kind of make those really big, and we can always press undo, which I just got a haircut today. hang on. I'm trying to figure something out because I kind of put all the stuff above the original curve line on the face. So if I did that, then the ears should be like right about here. So I probably should put that on a different layer to say the least. And we're gonna lasso that. We're gonna copy and paste it, puts it on a different layer for some strange reason because it's weird like that. I don't even think I need to draw the ears though. I think I'm just using them as a point of reference because then I know where to put certain parts of my hair. Oh yeah, I was gonna do that because I have the hairline. I gotta draw the hairline so then I know what I'm doing with the hair. Yep. So there's that. Mind you, this is still the top of the head, so there is space in between them. I'm gonna just doodle that in quick. This is awful. Why am I scribbling? I have no idea. And I have like this little hair flippy thing. Everyone loves the hair flippy thing. I put that into a lot of my original characters. It's weird where it does that and it just kind of whooshes. That's the only way I really know how to describe it. My hair does this thing and that and then that and then it's just kind of, it's like a bob. That's what my hair is in. It's kind of in a bob hairstyle. And oh my goodness, this is adorable. I am loving this. This is very surprising, seeing as I'm under the stress and pressure of talking to an audience while trying to actually make an artwork. So, oof. This is hard, man. I'm telling you. That's V. What is V? I don't even know what V does. I think it's a move thing, but you can just press and hold the space bar. I'm gonna do that. And then most of my hair just kind of goes back. A lot of it goes behind my ear on the right side of my face. I know this is mirrored. If I were to turn this avatar around, then this would be the left, but I don't think like that when I do this. I think of what it looks like in a photo. If you were to take a picture of someone, the whooshy thing would be on the left side. So we're just going to keep going with that. And we're going to do the little spiky things on the end because it's a bob haircut. And that's how you do hair. At least that's how I do hair. I kind of claim my style to be somewhat anime, but then again, it's just something I developed over the course of 5 years. And about, I don't know, 60% of that time wasn't even this kind of style. It was depressing. It was a knockoff Gravity Falls crap that I don't even want to talk about. Anyway, we're going to take a look at that. Oh my goodness, I love this already. We're going to also round out the head because this is where the chin would be. The chin is facing a little bit upward and this goes over the ear and there. I think that's good. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at it over here at the navigator and I love it. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with this. Okay, this is actually going really well. I didn't expect this. This is so good. I'm so happy with this. We're just going to fill in the neck now. I tried saying now and though at the same time, so it came out kind of with an accent. I don't know what kind of accent that would be, but it was an accent. All y'all know that. Y'all's kind of southern, I guess. Depends on what your southern is, I guess. But wouldn't you describe that as a southern accent? I don't know. I guess I've never really thought of that. Thinking, oh, hey, what would someone from, like, Nebraska, I don't know where Nebraska is relative to where I live, but it's like, what would someone from Nebraska call or identify as a southern accent? It's weird. I actually have never considered that until recently. I think I was watching a live stream. Well, it wasn't live anymore. I was watching it after they had like put it on stream, and I was watching it, and then the guy I was watching was trying to play the voice of a character, but he kept changing the voice, and his wife was like, hey, that sounds southern, and I was like, that doesn't sound southern at all. So they live in California, so I don't know what their classification or what they identify as a southern accent really is. So I just thought that was weird. I've never really considered that. Well, the more you know. That was decent singing. I don't sing, just so you guys know. If you are ever going to comment and be like, hey, you should try singing, I'm gonna be like, no. I'm gonna leave that pause for dramatic effect in there, because dear future me who is editing this, that's just a lot less work for you. Thanks, past me. No problem, future me. Why do you come to watch me? Subscribers, dear subscribers, why do you watch me? What makes my channel appealing to you? Me just making drawings like this? Okay, now that's good. I'm very, very happy with that. Oh my goodness. This is a good day, though it is 8:40 where I am right now currently. I do a lot of my videos late night. That's a brush tool. Like I said, I don't sing, but sometimes I say stuff and it comes out at frequencies that people would identify as a note. But I don't sing. I actually can't sing unless it's like a song I make up on the spot, or else I could get copyright. Don't you love being a YouTube creator, guys? Yeah! Let me hear it. Yeah! This is why I should be an animator, kind of like Jaden Animations or the odd ones out. I know. I probably will never use it again. I was going down here to put some more details into my legs. Yes, put detail into the legs. 10 out of 10, best leg. Oh heck. Oh heck the leg. Leg's so hot you'd fry an egg. Oh my gosh, wait, I just started rhyming. Maybe I can make a song out of that. If anyone knows that reference though, because I was just referencing something, let me know in the comments because I'll be proud of you. And I gotta figure out where all the other fold marks will be on here. I don't do a lot of fold marks. I kind of just feel it. You kind of, for some things, kind of like hair and fold marks, you kind of just gotta feel the flow. I know that sounds weird, but you just gotta feel it. Kind of like that one. And these ones were kind of where it bunches up. You just gotta feel it, man. Sound like a hippie. No offense to hippies out there. I actually was a hippie for Halloween when I was little. If I had a picture, I'd show you all. Alas, I do not, and I don't feel like asking my mom to find it because all our pictures are on the computer that's like a 10-year-old Mac, and I don't want to look through that because there's over like 2,000 photos on that thing because we've had it for 10 years. What do you expect? Anyway, moving back to the eyes. I don't even know why I moved away from the eyes to begin with. Okay, eyebrows. How to eyebrows. There. You draw a line out to determine where the eyebrows start and where they stop. This has been a brief eyebrow tutorial. That's the video. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, my dudes. I am cringe, by the way, just so you know. Also, I'm gonna make the pupils like huge. It's like, hallelujah. See, I'm very cringe. I'm just trying to make this look good. This looks like something straight out of like a kid's cartoon or something. That's what it looks like to me. Just this eye and the way it looks like from far away with the round head shape, though it's intended to be kind of a tilted upward head. It just looks like something out of a kid's cartoon. I can probably fix that in a second if I lasso this and then transform it, turn off retransform, resize it. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe if I resize it a little bit bigger, but not as big as it was before. Okay, yeah, that's good. I'm gonna Control Z that though. Actually, no, since I already applied the change, I have to re-lasso it and ruin the eye even more than it was before. And then Control C and Control V, and we're just gonna stick it in there. And then we're gonna use some more dots. Okay, now it just looks like something straight out of My Little Pony, which I'm not complaining. Also, I'm trying to erase stuff that's not on the layer that I'm trying to erase it on. That's why it looked like a kid's cartoon. I just had that moment of realization. I was like, why does this look so much like a kid's cartoon? Where have I seen this before? And I just now realized that my eyes that I did right here look a lot like the ones that they would use on My Little Pony. Looks like I have green eyes. I don't have green eyes. I've got blue eyes. I'm going to stick all of this sketchy stuff into a folder. I'm going to use that folder, and I'm going to lasso my head. Don't try this at home, kids. I feel like I have to move the eyes some way, somehow. I'm just gonna do that. Avoid the nose. I just got a little bit the eyebrow. We're gonna do that, and I think we're gonna turn free transform on because I feel like that'll help. And it has perspective on. What does it do if I turn off perspective? Like, what is that? How does that help me? From close up, that looks good, but from far away, it looks weird. Maybe I should lasso the eyes again. Shoot. Maybe I should just, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Now, if I free transform it, wait. I think I might have gotten something here. Hold up. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. I think, though, the mouth size is a little weird if I just do that and then transform it again with free transform and go in a little bit. Hang on, I gotta use my brush, color that in. I think that's what's deceiving me here. And that little chinny chin thing I gotta get rid of. This is all about modifying and changing anything you may think might need work. So, and I know it may seem strange looking, however, this is going to look a whole lot better once we get the line art going. I think that we should move these. Anyway, this is getting to be a whole lot better than it was in the previous video because that was a nightmare. That would have never been good if I hadn't come to swoop in and save the day. That sounds so weird. I don't like the way I sound sometimes. I need to re-lasso that and zoom in with my trusty keyboard. I could get a Wacom keyboard attachment, but it's like a lot of money. I don't actually know how much it is, but I'm lazy and this is perfectly fine. I have a MacBook Air and it works. Would it be works good or works well? Tell me, grammar police. Tell me in the comments if there is any grammar police here. Let me know whether if it works good or works well. I think it works well. I was in advanced English. I still am in honors English classes. And I think that will be all for now. I think I have to change the arm sizes a little bit more again. They seem a little disproportionate. And since we're still doing since we're still doing sketching stuff, I can kind of move it right now, but I can't really do much about it. Should I? No, I shouldn't include the tablet because the tablet's a pretty decent and accurate size right now. For those of you who wonder about what tablet I use a Cintiq Pro 13. They discontinued the 13 HD for anyone who knows what I'm talking about. This was their replacement / upgrade version of it. I'm gonna resize these. Hope it works. Put the tablet down later. I don't know how to draw it. Let's see how that looks. Let's compare it. I might, I have to think about this one. I keep covering my mouth because I'm thinking, but I don't know what that does to the audio. So my apologies if it sounds gross. Gross audio is never fun. No one likes gross audio. I think that might be good. I'm going to try and replicate what I just did onto the other side. I could always copy and paste, but I have a feeling that's not going to go well. For some reason, I'm doubting myself. Don't doubt yourself. If you think you can do something good or well, grammar police, then do it. Just do it. Don't let your memes be dreams. And everything will be great. I'm going to fix the shoulders. Yeah. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, I think I finally got it. It's a shoulder issue. My diagnosis is a shoulder issue. I think the clothing was distracting me from anatomy and the fact that shoulders exist. So we're gonna fix that quick, and I think that'll be all for this video. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what I did with this one, but meh. It just kind of fell apart. There we go. Wait, have I got it? Have I found something? I think I have. Oh my goodness. I think I got it. Make my hair go behind my head, or behind my front side, my body. Okay. I think we finally found the problem. I wasn't thinking enough. I wasn't thinking at all, I don't think. See? I just said I don't think. It's a statement that I don't think. Anyway, as I'm finishing off these lines, I would like to thank you for surviving this entire video. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing and hit that little bell to know when I upload. I upload on every Saturday, hopefully. It might get different once the school year starts up. I upload every Saturday at 1:30 sometime. I don't know time zones. But anyway, yeah, thank you so much for watching. Next video will be going on to line art, or you'll get to see a small time lapse of that. I'll be getting into coloring, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!